Welcome back, guys, and today I want to talk about tone and color. Color. What do I mean when I say color? Of course, I don't mean to literally color the guitar. That would be crazy. But using a few different techniques, we can change the dynamics of a piece. We can make it sound darker, we can make it sound livelier. Different instruments tend to have their own inherent tone. For example, if you listen to a flute, it's quite high-toned, sounds quite bright. Whereas the bassoon, for example, you would say it's quite well-rounded, doesn't have too high a pitch or too low a pitch, it's quite warm sounding. Taking that into account, the guitar also has its own inherent tone. But unlike other instruments, it's truly polyphonic. It doesn't have one kind of color when you think about it. If you play in the middle over the sound hole, you get one type of sound. If you play further up, you get a different, warmer kind of sound. And further down here, you get a brighter sound. So I will give an example now. My first example is Tasto. Tasto is where we play further up the fretboard, and it gives the guitar a warm and rich feel. Another way you can play is Ponticello, and Ponticello is down here, closer to the bridge, and it gives the piece a livelier and happier feel. Here's an example. So when we put it together, surely we can hear a difference. There are many classical guitarists who are really stuck in the way that the piece was written like this and it must be played like this. And to a point, I agree with that. But as an artist yourself, you should be able to express your own feeling into that piece. And you can do this by Tasto and Ponticello styles of playing. You can also slow a piece down, which is called Ralentando. So here's an example. Not only did I Ralentando there, I also Diminuendo. I went from playing loudly to playing softer. Another thing we can do to color a piece is to add vibrato, and vibrato basically means vibration, and you will notice when some players are playing, they kind of vibrate on the string. To me, it adds another dynamic to the playing in terms of coloring the piece, giving it a different emotion. So now I'll play a piece called Spanish Romance, the first time with vibrato and the second time without vibrato, and hopefully you can see the difference. With and now without. The ralentando, the slowing down of the piece mixed with vibrato, gives it exceptional color. For example, if we take it from here,
that slowing down of the piece mixed with the vibrato gives it true meaning. It gives so much emotion to what the artist is trying to portray, which is emotion of love, or I don't know. To me, it's love. To others, it could mean something else, and that is the beauty of music. So, Tasto playing up here, Ponticello playing down here, Ralentando slowing a piece down, and vibrato in the left hand are 4 methods which can be used to color a piece. What you don't want to do is you don't want to just mix it up crazily. You want to think about how you want to play it and structure it like you would structure an essay or a script. I hope that was helpful. And now I want to talk to you about tone production. Tone production can be difficult in the beginning. It was for me, it was for your teacher, it was for everyone. It's just one of those things. Why is it difficult? It's difficult because understanding how to create a tone takes a while, takes practice, and it's kind of like a personal thing, because it comes down to how your nails are shaped and how your nails grow and how you pick at the strings or how you pluck the strings. Here's an example. I'm kind of just picking at the string and getting a thin tone. Here's another example. I'm letting my nail glide across the string. I'm pulling in towards my wrist. What you ultimately want to do is you want to shape your nail in a way that the string slides down your nail and gets as much contact with the string as possible. The longer contact that your nail will have with the string, the greater tone and projection it will carry. And if your nails are too long, it will take a long time for the string to carry all the way through, or your nails might get stuck under the string. People say cut your nails to between 2 to 3 millimeters. I think that's crazy. I think you should experiment with what works for you. And when you're satisfied with the tone you are creating, well, stick with that. My hand, I like to keep it stable, as stable as possible. I see people always moving around, and I want to keep my tone as even as possible. If you stay in one area, your tone will stay even. If you move around a lot, the tone will change, the feeling of the piece will change. So stay around one area. If you're playing a piece which repeats, play it Tasto one time or play it Ponticello the next time. But don't move around too much, because what you will do is you will create a great variation in tone, and that's not what you want to do, not in classical music anyway. Many people are able to play notes on a guitar, but I believe in order to be a truly great artist, one must be able to color a piece beautifully. I hope I was able to show you that today, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.